In today's consumer-driven society, it is easy to fall into the trap of believing that we need an abundance of material possessions and external validations in order to find happiness and fulfillment. The constant bombardment of advertisements and societal pressures often make us feel inadequate unless we have the latest gadgets, fashionable clothes, or luxurious lifestyles. However, when we take a step back and reflect on our true needs, we realize that we don't need anything external to find true contentment and meaning in our lives. At its core, the idea that we don't need anything is rooted in the philosophy of minimalism. Minimalism encourages us to simplify our lives by focusing on the essentials and letting go of unnecessary clutter, both physical and mental. It is about embracing the notion that less is more and that true happiness comes from experiences and relationships rather than material possessions. When we strip away the excess, we start to appreciate the beauty of simplicity. We realize that our basic needs can be met with very little. Food, water, shelter, and clothing are the fundamental requirements for survival, and beyond that, everything else becomes a want rather than a necessity. By embracing a minimalist mindset, we shift our focus from accumulating possessions to cultivating a life that is rich in experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Letting go of the notion that we need material possessions can be liberating. We free ourselves from the burden of constantly seeking more and the stress of maintaining and organizing our belongings. Instead, we can redirect our energy towards activities that bring us joy and fulfillment, such as pursuing our passions, spending time with loved ones, or contributing to causes that align with our values. By detaching our self-worth from material possessions, we gain a greater sense of inner peace and contentment. Moreover, the belief that we don't need anything fosters gratitude and appreciation for what we already have. When we shift our focus away from what we lack and instead acknowledge the abundance in our lives, we become more mindful of the present moment and cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude. We start to recognize the beauty in the simple pleasures of life: an awe-inspiring sunset, a warm embrace, a heartfelt conversation, rather than constantly seeking external validation or material possessions. Embracing the notion that we don't need anything also has positive environmental implications. Our consumerist culture has led to excessive production and waste, contributing to environmental degradation and climate change. By adopting a minimalist approach and being mindful of our consumption habits, we can reduce our ecological footprint and contribute to a more sustainable future. We can prioritize quality over quantity, investing in items that are built to last rather than succumbing to the cycle of constant consumption and disposal. So, let us embrace the liberating notion that we don't need anything and embark on a journey of true self-discovery and lasting happiness.